Now, I'm going to be specifically showing you how you can get AI to go out and outreach to all of your contacts with really personalized emails as well. Okay, welcome to today's email marketing workshop. We are going to get you guys hopefully sending out some emails today, because I'm going to tell you this now. True fact, as you guys know, I have not relied on ads or paid ads at all in my career of running my businesses. I have sustained a 7-figure-a-year business for a very long time using mostly organic methods to build my list: content marketing, blog writing, social media content, other methods as well. The only thing you should have for something for free on an opt-in form is name, first name only, just first name and email address. That's it. Please don't try and collect somebody's life history. First name, email address, done. Only your unanswered, unreplied to emails should be in your inbox. Everything else gets archived. This is such a smart way to stay organized, to keep your head clean, to keep your business operations efficient, and making sure that you never delete important emails. You can say to Claude, now ChatGPT work as well, I've got a meeting with Sarah Cordiner today. Please go through my entire email history with Sarah and provide me a report of everything we've ever discussed or everything we've ever done or any communication we've ever had. Make sure this is the actual desktop app, not the web browser. Okay, you're not operating in the email browser, you're on your desktop app. And let me tell you now, I would trust AI more than I trust human beings. I know that's a mean thing to say, but there we go. So this second way of connecting your Claude account is to use what's called the Zapier MCP connector. But even if you're on the free plan, just FYI, you still do need to add a credit card to your profile. It won't work unless you have a credit card in there. Yes, even if it's the free plan. Don't know why, I've just discovered that. Basically, what this Zapier MCP thing does, I like to call an MCP a multi-channel plug. MCP, multi-channel plug. Basically, imagine that an MCP is like you having one of those massive multi-plug adapters. So because our something here is Claude, that's what we've connected it to, we can now go into our Claude multi-channel plug and we can add all of these other apps, over 9,000 other apps that exist out there. So by connecting it to an MCP, we just have more features, we have more functionality, and we have more endpoints, basically. I said, review the last 6 months of my email inbox. I want you to provide me with a summary of repeating patterns, of senders that I should unsubscribe from due to them being unhelpful. I want you to tell me any rules, email rules that I should create in my inbox so that I can manage particular senders going forward that might be filling up my inbox, right? And clogging it all up unnecessarily. But yeah, pretty amazing that there were just emails in there that she hadn't picked up, that now connecting Claude makes sure that none of these ever get missed. It will go into your inbox and it will reply to those people for you. It will only draft, it won't send. So you will have to log into your inbox, go to your drafts and make sure you've reviewed it and press send. I don't want to delete it, but it doesn't need to sit in my inbox. So this is my most common rule that I set. I need it just when this email comes in from this sender with a subject line, just skip me inbox and send it straight to archive. That way the record's there, but I don't have to do anything with it. You don't need to use up AI credits for something like this, right? You might as well just set these up as rules inside your email system because it's free and it's not going to cost you any AI credits. So you just press create filter and boom, that job is now done forever. This keeps your inbox so clear. So ask Claude to archive all of the emails that are more than 90 days old, and it will just clean that bad boy up. You are then left with just the last 90 days to go through and clear away yourself. It is amazing psychologically and energetically how this changes your whole business. This is a skill that you can now create to help you get AI to reply to your emails for you. And this comes in 3 steps. And the 3 steps are: first, getting AI, and in my example here, I'm going to suggest Claude Cowork. However, ChatGPT Work is now live and is supposedly almost as good as Claude Cowork. Sent items, not inbox, Sent items. The reason we want sent items is because those are the ones you've replied to, which means these are the ones that are important. This tells AI who you are better than you know yourself. People sit here and go, there's no way something or someone else can reply to emails for me. Trust me, it can if you get it to go and review the last 12 months of your sent items. This is going to know you better than you know you. Set this up in Claude Cowork, because then all you have to do is copy the skill instruction and paste it into ChatGPT work. You don't actually have to rebuild everything. The only thing you have to do is press save skill. That saved skill now means it has that knowledge forever, absolutely forever. It will now know how to reply to your emails. Now, PS, if you're on the free plan for ChatGPT, you probably won't see this. This is only for people on a paid ChatGPT plan. So if you want ChatGPT work to create its own skills in ChatGPT, give the same prompts I've given you for Claude to your ChatGPT work. They work in exactly the same identical way. It's absolutely amazing. This is easy stuff. Now, because you've got that running every hour, every 3 hours, once a day, whatever frequency you've chosen, your emails are being drafted for you from this point onwards, forever. In fact, the people, the human beings that I've loved and trusted the most are the people who have committed the most disgusting sins against me. So do I trust AI more than I trust people? Yes, I do, because whatever AI can do, a person can do. Yet we've trusted them for decades, right? No, I don't let my bots decide anything. I decide everything. There is a setting called allow global training, or allow global training data, or inform global training data. Just turn that off, right? When it's turned off, supposedly it's not training the global models with your information. I can only tell you that you are liable and you are responsible for your own business cybersecurity. Now, I strongly recommend doing this from inside a proper CRM like Tekmatix, and using the new Tekmatix MCP connection. This is now game changing. It's just a URL that you're copying and pasting into your Claude account. It's so easy. It opens up 600 actions, and that's only going to get bigger. How mad is it that it can create something as personalized as that? Always start a new chat. The reason why you want to always start a new chat is because it's not going to go back through previous chats, keep rereading it, using up all of your tokens. New chats every time. Now, I guarantee you, if you've got this running and you run this once a month or something, this is going to change your bottom line dramatically. And now, for the sake of some AI credits, we now have an absolutely immense sales outreach team that we don't even have to pay, bar a few credits in AI. If you need Claude to remember anything, make it a skill. Because whether it's a project, a chat, a Chrome browser, a desktop download, it remembers, it knows, it accesses skills. You can't just go and grab loads of random contacts and add them to your mass mailing list, because that would be illegal. No, right? Stunning emails is the worst possible thing you can do for your deliverability. Right? Pretty emails equal spam box. So if you want your email to deliver, stick to plain ass text. I know it ain't cute, but if you want to make money and deliver, please make it simple. Can it be longer than 10? Yes, I strongly recommend it is. At the moment, it takes about 18 months for people to buy. So I actually recommend that you just keep this going as long as possible. Anyone who runs events or does big launch campaigns like me, been doing them for 20 years, I'm telling you now, even to this day, 90%-ish of your sales will be made in those last 72 hours before the cart closes. Please don't think, what if they unsubscribe? I would rather have buyers than a bunch of names in a database that do nothing, right? If they're not buying, let them unsubscribe. Most people don't open their emails. So please don't panic. Should I email them? What if I email them too much? So what? Talk about your thing. You're only going to sell if people know what you're selling. Let them unsubscribe, let them leave, let them eat cake, right? If they don't want to buy stuff from you, let them unsubscribe. There's no point sending emails to someone who's never going to buy something.